Geometric patterns, symmetry, and luxurious details. Rooted in the opulence of the 1920s and 30s, Art Deco blends elegance with a modernist flair through sleek lines, stylized motifs, and rich ornamental textures. Art Deco first emerged in the 1920s, right after World War I, as a part of a cultural shift toward modernism and luxury. It was a reaction to the softer, ornate lines of the Art Nouveau movement, trading flowing florals for bold geometry, symmetry, and a sleek industrial feel. Many of us think about the Chrysler Building in New York, Gatsby parties, metallics, and sunburst motifs. The term Art Deco came from a 1925 Paris exhibition called the International Exhibition of Decorative Arts Paris. This style showed up in architecture as well as fashion, furniture, jewelry, and textiles, and embraced in materials like chrome, glass, and bakelite, but it also drew influence from ancient Egypt and the Far East, creating a fusion of past and future, old world opulence, and modern machine age aesthetics. Art Deco really hit its stride in the 1930s, but by the 1940s, World War II brought a shift toward more functional and less decorative design. We'll be channeling the Art Deco design aesthetic from fan shapes and scallops to architectural lines and metallic threads, and I'll be separating them into 3 different categories: decor, accessories, and clothing. And as always, you can find all of the exact links to all the patterns that I mentioned on my blog, which is linked in the description box below. All right, let's get into it. First is the Bernat Deco Tapestry by Yarn Inspirations. It's free and rated easy to make, and it's made with soft, chunky Bernat roving yarn. The pattern features graphic Art Deco inspired shapes and high contrast, which is perfect for making a stylish statement without complex stitches. The easy construction also makes it ideal for crocheters who want to dip their toes into the intarsia method or create the Art Deco tiles by Black Sheep Crochet. This versatile overlay mosaic pattern is made up of repeatable tile motifs that combine into one stunning design. Inspired by the crisp angles and symmetry of Art Deco tile work, it's perfect for Afghans, rugs, or other home decor, and the pattern uses medium weight yarn and includes clear charts and instructions for confident crocheters. It's a paid pattern over on their website, and it's great that it has a left and right-handed tutorial to go along with it. Another great make is this Art Deco kitchen towel by Kelsey Jane Designs. It's a paid pattern on Etsy, and when finished, it measures 9 by 18 inches, which is a nice size for a kitchen towel. Using soft, I love this cotton yarn in a pale dove color. The texture and tone gives it off that vintage yet modern vibe. It's a small, satisfying project, would definitely make a really handful gift as well. This mosaic blanket is also a fun make, and its vibrant colors and bold elegance exude the roaring 20s. It's a paid pattern on their Etsy, and when made with jewel tones along with that rhythmic symmetry, really has a nice deco design style. The repeating motifs make it really easy to customize the size, and the completed blanket with the recommended yarn is 130 by 170 centimeters. And this one's a paid pattern over on their Etsy, and it's available in French and English. I also liked this mosaic blanket by Loopy Skeins. It's a friendly make for crocheters who want to try the mosaic technique, as the only stitches that are needed are the single crochet and double crochet. There are 4 large designs included, and the finished blanket measures 93 by 127 centimeters and uses DK yarn. The layout flows in rhythmic linear repeats that echo stained glass or wrought iron grills of the 1920s, and it's the perfect balance between elegance and coziness. And this one is a paid pattern over on their Etsy. I also like this Art Deco cushion. It would be a nice, lovely make. It's made with Lion brand 24/7 cotton. This textured cushion uses stitch work to create that classic Art Deco arch motif in a fresh, modern palette. Its firm cotton structure makes it durable and ideal for home decor, and the clean architectural lines lend an upscale, timeless look to any room. This one's great if you're comfortable following a chart with that overlay mosaic technique and want a more functional piece to make. And I also like this Art Deco mat by Lisa Hunschel. This one is a free pattern on Ravelry, and it's more intermediate to make as it does use a few special stitches, including the floating ring, double treble, and low double treble. as well as the restore double treble stitches. This one does require you to be familiar with the basics of breakaway crochet, and they do have a few YouTube video tutorials, which is really nice to help with creating this piece. Also, if you're enjoying these patterns so far, please make sure to give this video a like and also subscribe and click that bell if you want to be notified of future crochet inspiration videos like this one, and join back up with me each week. All right, now I'll share some accessories patterns. First is the clutch purse by Past Pattern Palooza Co. This vintage crochet clutch pattern from the early 20th century is a timeless accessory straight out of the Art Deco era. It's crafted with pearl cotton number 5 and boasts a fine texture and intricate shaping. It's perfect for evening wear or special occasions. I really liked the slim silhouette and fan-like detailing. It really echoes that Art Deco flair, and if you want an heirloom piece with historical charm, this one is a really nice make. Or make the Mon Art Deco wrap by Lil Crochet. This elegant shawl has stunning symmetry and line blending, the clean curves and crisp shapes that are really iconic to Art Deco design. It's worked with fingering yarn and drapes really nicely. This pattern is a nice challenge for intermediate crocheters, and it would be great if you want to make a more sophisticated piece, and it's a paid pattern over on the Ravelry. Another great piece to make is this cloche hat by Little John's Yarn. It's designed for beginners and uses the Karen 1 pound yarn, which is nice and economical, and the hat is worked in a figure 8 shape. And this one is free over on their blog and is inspired by the Prohibition era flapper style, but with a modern twist, which is really nice. This Art Deco shawl by Annie's Attic is also a great make. The airy open work pairs really nicely with the bold deco influenced shaping and stitch structure here, and it's made with soft cotton fair yarn to create a nice lightweight design that drapes gracefully. And this one is a YouTube video tutorial, which is really nice if you like more visual patterns to follow along too. I also loved this flapper hat by Double Stitch. It has 3 sizes with circumference measuring 18, 20, and 22 inches. It would work up quite quickly and features a stylish brim and decorative rosette. It's costume ready, but also it dress up any everyday look as well, and it's worked in the round and is a free pattern over on the Yarnspirations website. Or make the Deco Sunburst shawl by Suvi Giri. It's inspired by the lovely fan motifs found in classic Art Deco stained glass windows, and this shawl has a nice lovely elegance and movement to it. It's made with fingering weight yarn, so it would have a nice flow and lightness to it, while the lace stitches add really nice detail. It's an ideal pattern for confident crocheters who are looking to create a wearable piece of art, and the finished result is perfect to wear at a Gatsby inspired soiree for sure. I also liked this Art Deco poncho by Ado Crochet. This piece uses the mosaic technique and lets you build a richly textured fabric that really echoes the geometry and elegance found in 1920s design. It's designed with charts and your choice of either fingering, DK, or Aran yarns, depending on the look and size that you want. The pattern creates intricate lines and motifs that are definitely deco inspired. It's also really helpful that it has written instructions as well as charts, and this one is a paid pattern over on their website. Now I'll share some clothing patterns. The Deco Dress by Concept Creative is a lovely, elegant make. It features an edgy hemline and geometric design that optically elongates your body. You can also create 4 different types of necklines with this one pattern. The dress with shoulder, V-neck in the front and back, V-neck in the front with an open back, and V-neck with additional yoke. There are sizes small to 4XL for this one, and it's a paid pattern over on their website. Another great make is the Flapper Dress by Lana Gatto. It's more advanced level to make and starts with the bodice and then the skirt, and it's definitely inspired by the free-spirited fashion of the jazz age. It features a classic drop waist and fringe detailing for that signature flapper movement. It'd be perfect to wear for a dance or if you're a vintage lover in general, and this one's a free pattern over on their website. I also like this Bridget Duster by Erica Prisonal. This one is a more modern Art Deco with its bold striping, structured drape, and just a touch of drama. The Karen Cakes yarn allows for color transitions, and the long lines and open front make it a versatile wardrobe piece for layering and lounging. It has sizes extra small to 3XL, and this one's a paid pattern over on their Ravelry. This lovely little lace dress by Stephanie Wren is also a lovely make. It's more intermediate to make and has 9 different sizes, with bust sizes ranging from 30 to 62 inches. I loved how airy and how much detail there was with the lacy sleeves, which are worked and then connected to give that illusion of wings, which is really stunning. And this one's a paid pattern over on their website. Or make the drop waist dress by Carol Rosa. It features a 1920 inspired drop waist and was designed using knitting ribbon. I loved the clean lines on this one and how there are minimal seams, which makes it a comfortable and elegant choice. Their sizes 8 to 18, and it's good to keep in mind that these are vintage sizes, and this is a vintage pattern, so it's a bit different than the modern sizing, and this one's a paid pattern over on their Etsy shop. This Deco Wave sweater by Coffee and Crocheting is also a cool make. It features bold fan and gentle scallop motifs and a boat neck with bell sleeves. It's a statement piece and also practical, which is lovely, and you could easily dress it up or down. It's very functional, and it has sizes extra small to 2XL, and this one's a paid pattern over on their Ravelry. Well, what do you think of all of these Art Deco inspired crochet patterns? Let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to give this video a like, and let me know in the comments if there's a specific type of Roundup crochet patterns theme that you'd like to see from me next. And also, while you're down there in the comments, don't forget to leave a star emoji if you made it this far, and subscribe and join back up with me each week for more crochet inspiration. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me in the next one.